contestant in no particular order to the stage. Contestant number 8. All the way from Zimbabwe, Agatha Drex Kana is making her way to the podium. When you've answered, please extend to the edge of the line.
One way?
Good evening.
Good evening.
You're going to answer question number 2. Tomorrow, you're invited to speak at the African Union about Uganda. What would you tell African leaders about what your country needs?
Thank you for that question. My country, Uganda, needs to give opportunities to the youth. The youth of Uganda are not lazy. The youth of Uganda are one of the most educated in the world. They are willing and they are skillful. They just don't have opportunity. I would advocate for them to get digital skills. I would advocate for them to be given the opportunity to showcase their thing and to be given the opportunity to show that agriculture can be used to lead the future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our next finalist to the podium is none other than contestant number 18. All the way from Cabarole, it is Chirabo Faith making her way to the podium.
Oh my. What is strong?
How are you?
Excited and very grateful to be here.
You're not tired?
I am, but for a good cause.
Okay, great. So, Faith, you are part of the largest generation of young people in Uganda's history. What message would you give them about their power to change this country?
Thank you so much for that question. I believe this generation can be changed through the youth and the teenagers. When we empower the teenagers and the youth, we empower the generation. We empower the next generations to come. I would encourage the youth to work very hard, believe in themselves, and trust in their capabilities. I would also encourage them to have confidence and build their life skills. Thank you.
Thank you, Faith.
That is contestant number 18. We now welcome to the podium contestant number 16, all the way from Namutumba district. It is Naida Miriam Nora making her way to the podium, of course, dressed by the phenomenal Fatuma Asha.
Miriam, you will have question number 3.
How would you change how the world sees our country?
Thank you so much for that question. Uganda is the most entrepreneurial country in the world, with most of its young people below the age of 30. I'd want the world to know that Uganda has the ability to have the most explored entrepreneurship ideas into opportunities, to innovation, value addition, and contributing to the world deeply. Thank you so much.
That is contestant number 16. Number 16.
General.
We now welcome to the stage
General. development, GDP. Growth, development, and progress. Okay.
Hello, you have 1 year as Miss Uganda to solve one major problem. Which problem would you transform from the most lives if you solved it?
I think the biggest problem in Uganda today would be gender-based violence. In Uganda today, 95% of women face gender-based violence, not only physical, but it's also emotional, financial, and sexual violence. I believe that if we create awareness, some people are facing domestic violence and they don't even know they are. And I would love to create awareness, create financial help, create them through skills, through the pound. But I believe with this platform, we can do amazing things and we can change and reduce the amount of gender-based violence in Uganda.
Thank you.
Our next contestant to the podium. Let us welcome contestant number 11. All the way from Corner District, it is across Virginia Tracy. Of course, dressed by the powerful Fatuma Asha.
Of someone who believed in your dreams when you almost gave up. How did that person change your life? And how would you be that person for others?
One person I would think of that changed my life, I would still say it's my O-level teacher, Mr. Gun Dennis. That time when I almost gave up and dropped out of school because of humiliation, because I didn't have pads, I reported to school without sanitary towels, and that was the time I was in that time of the month. That's someone I would look up to because he's one of the reasons I am what I am today, one of the reasons I'm standing here today, and an advocate for promoting girls' education through addressing menstrual health challenges. Thank you.
It is contestant number 11 leaving the podium. And right before that, our judges have made a call.
Yo, Oma.
Contestant number 11.
Oma. Elianda.
Step back to the podium.
Take a kid, you're in.
I have a second question for you.
Second question.
Depression and anxiety are real problems for young people. But many feel alone with their strangers. How would you create safe space where they can talk freely? In other words, how they can be able to communicate openly.
In Uganda today, we realize that we only have one national referral mental health hospital. I would advocate for more establishment and extension of mental health facilities and services to a county and sub-county level to facilitate mental health. Thank you.
Who said this?
Contestant number 11. The next finalist to step to the stage is none other than contestant number 17. All the way from Masaka, it is Nalvega Amina making her way to the podium.
How are you feeling? Alright, Amina. So I have one question for for you.
Yes, please.
Right now,
Yes, please.
millions of you young Ugandans are watching you on their phones and TVs. Look into their eyes and tell them why they should never give up on themselves.
Thank you so much for that question. Growing up 2 years back, I was working in Uganda. I was getting less salary and I really had a lot of responsibility to care of. I decided to quit my job, came to Kampala, started from zero, started from going downtown. I decided to use the skills I have on my social media. I used my social media responsibly. I connected with people. I never feared to go to any place. So anyone out there, please believe in yourself. Never give up. You will always reach your goals. The moment you have a goal, you will achieve in life. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. All the way from Osaka. Those are our top 7 finalists. The ladies who are going to be chosen for the crown, the Miss Uganda 2025 to 2026 crown. What a moment, what a day, what a celebration. Are we seeing our next Miss Uganda? Are we seeing her? Who is it? Who? Wow. Where is Dr. Mitch in all this? We need to find out who is going to win. Wow. I'm sure the judges, as you can see, are tallying. They're adding it up. They're preparing for the lady who is going to be chosen. Out of these beautiful 7 ladies, were dressed by Fatuma Asha. 3 of them are going to be picked. 3 ladies with one taking crown of Miss Uganda 2025. What a season. We need to say they've come all the way from Butka. We're tuning in every time on Makulas, that time you are checking in and that. We went with them all the way to Beach Beauty in Antigua Safari Lodge. Then we went up to Bale Sino Industrial Park. Thanks to our Kayola bus from Kira Motors. And then we even went to them to their supporting these young ladies.
And we'd also like to thank UHO, who will give us all the appliances during the boot camp. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to ask the ladies to do one more lap of I think this is a lap of honor. The last time top 7.
Indeed.
And then we'll like to ask them to exit the stage because we've got a special presentation of last year's runners-up. And then we will call on to stage the reigning Miss Uganda 2024. Ladies, please.
Mr. DJ, take it away. A round of applause for the finalists, top 7. Miss Uganda 2025. Congratulations on your great achievement.
Ladies, please be careful. It's a bit slippery. Yes.
Tell me who is this African girl? Top 7 finalists, the Queen of Miss Uganda 2025. What a day. Congratulations, ladies. Your next walk is going to be when we are finding out who our winners are. The ladies that are going to take Uganda to the next level. Of course, we want to appreciate Tana Furniture for your softness. Thank you for giving us soft places to settle, to sleep in, and to rest.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now my pleasure to call upon the runners-up from Miss Uganda 2024. Let's give them a round of applause as they make their way to the stage.
A round of applause for the first runners-up, Miss Uganda 2024 to 2025. Miss Sumaya Umeima. And her second runners-up, Miss Namatansi Jawa. She celebrates you. We are so proud of you. Congratulations. Wow, wow, wow. What a moment. And now put your hands together for the first runners-up, Miss Uganda 2024 to 2025, Miss Sumaya Umeima. A pilot for her career, she is a captain, one of the few female captains in Uganda who are part of the aviation force. A pilot in a high regard, she was also the top model, Miss Uganda 2024. Congratulations, Miss Sumaya Umeima. Uganda thanks you for your service. Yes, that's that top model walk. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the lady, as the Academy of Queens rises and the fellow queens of Uganda, we put our hands together for Queen Nyanyazi Natasha, Miss Uganda 2024, Miss Uganda World 2024. World 2024 and Beauty with a Purpose Africa 2024. Thank you for your advocacy in autism. Thank you for standing for those who did not have a voice. Thank you for sharing your glory, your purpose, and your beauty. Congratulations on a successful reign. Uganda loves you and we celebrate you. Will walk together, hands together. It is time for their last walk as reigning queens. Very emotional a moment, but take your time, ladies. This is for you and for the...
And we are now about to crown Miss Uganda 2025.
Indeed. To our judges, are we ready? Vacation at Antico Safari Lodge. And of course, Unilever shares a bustling hamper. Wow, wow, wow. These ladies, their lives are already changing in real time.
Wow.
It is phenomenal.
So we'd like to thank our lead sponsors, Here Now Furniture, for making all of this possible, not just for taking good care of our of all of our the contestants, but again also handing over all of these
The other way around.
prizes.
It's the other way around.
Indeed. So much to take home, even for the second runners-up. You want to hear it?
You let me know. Let me hear.
Well, she walks away with a 43-inch TV from Redney, a bed for her house from Tia Now Furniture, a coffee machine from You Home, and of course, Antica Safari Lodge giving her a 2-night staycation, and Unilever sharing a Vaseline hamper. Thank you so much to our partners.
Yes, contest, please. Finally.
As we prepare for the crowning
Where's
evening,
Captain gone?
the crowning moment, we would love to
still there?
really appreciate where we are right now, Beacon Parlor, Sheraton. Thank you so much for celebrating us. I know you're wondering why these gentlemen are moving the chair, but as you can see, our stage is designed in a certain way that ensures that even after the crowning, all the ladies will be able to stand safely without facing any unplanned inconvenience. So please accommodate the plan. We are here for the crowning moments.
I think it's time for us now to see all the ladies do their final walk as we prepare for the judges and to have the mama of Miss Uganda read us the results. Could we have the ladies now? Music please, as we have the contestants of Miss Uganda 2025 do their final walk.
Judges, are we ready? And now, we welcome the ladies that have made this year happen. The finalists, the queens of Miss Uganda 2025.
Starting off with contestant number 1. Of representing the nation with purpose and pride. Special sponsors, La Pair. So if you're having any challenges with your classes, have your eyes checked. They're there standing by to be able to make sure that you are totally covered. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for helping us to see clearly.
And of course, we want to thank the Prince Creations. They provided all the stationery in the Miss Uganda 2025 bootcamp. So thank you so much, Print Creations. If you want to glam up your stationery, your work experience, Print Creations is the one for you. We also recognize the phenomenal, powerful Energy Radio. Thank you for distributing, for turning up the beats, and making sure that the world, that Uganda knew about these ladies. And now, we're prepared for the moment that has brought us here today. Let us welcome the reigning queen, Miss Natasha Nyanyozi, Miss Uganda 2024 to 2025 to the throne.
You know, she has said like 5 times or 10 times today.
She is closely followed by her runner-ups as they prepare to hand over and put on the responsibility to the next beauty. The runner-ups. Well,
competition will be going on.
Brenda Nanyonjo. Let's give her a round of applause.
That said that by the time we're going, I have
She is lovingly known as Mama by all the contestants of Miss Uganda. And she has ensured that Beauty with a Purpose reigns on for all the time that she has been the CEO of the Miss Uganda Foundation.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the CEO, the Chief Executive Officer of Miss Uganda, Brenda Nanyonjo.
DJ.
Amina is there. I don't know if you can say if she's breathing or not. Amina and Mahoza.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
First runner and the miss.
Thank you for your patience. Thank you for believing in your daughters, your sisters' dreams, and supporting them and encouraging them. Thank you so much for being here, for supporting them in whatever way. It could be financial, emotionally, physically, mentally. Thank you so much for supporting them. I would like to appreciate and acknowledge the presence of the State Minister of Tourism. I believe now we are off to a good start. Honorable Martin Mugaraba Hinduka, thank you for being here. Thank you for honoring our invitation.